Kulang na lang malusaw sa kahihiyan ang mga tauhan ng Department of Justice nang banatan sila ni Senator Marcolita matapos itong humingi ng karagdagang pundo para sa kanilang Witness Protection Program, gayong hindi naman makatarungan ang nasabing programa ng DOJ na namimili lamang ng witness na kanilang poprotektahan.
So pinipili nyo yung gusto nyo i-process. Paano natin, sila lamang ang nakapag-identify initially ng 17 congressmen. At doon sa kanilang mga testimony, lumalabas na rin ang pangalan ni Saldico and Martin Romualdez. Ngayon, kung ayaw ninyong bigyan sila ng protection under that law, kaya siguro umayaw na sila sa ICI. So what is their status now with the DOJ? Are you insisting that they restitute? How much? How do you compute it?
If I may, Your Honor.
Oh, yes.
If I may, Your Honor, to be consistent, the Department of Justice...
No, you are not consistent from the beginning. Huwag mo sasabihin to be consistent.
Okay.
There is no consistency here.
Sinupalpal naman ni Senator Marcolita itong OIC Secretary ng DOJ na si Frederick Vida dahil sa questionable at wala sa batas na mga hinihinging requisite ng kanyang opisina na tila nagpapakita ng hindi patas na pagtrato sa mga witness na humihingi ng proteksyon sa kanila.
How can you process the application, Mr. Chair, if you are providing another requisite which is not even written in the law? You are imagining something that is not within the law. You are Department of Justice. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. You're supposed to be the chief.
Pwede ho bang magdagdag, Your Honor? Halimbawa po, sa pagitan po ng pagpapalitan ng statement mula sa witness, sinabi ng isang witness, di ba? Kasama ako sa sindikatong ito, di ba? At dahil sa kumita ako, dito sa pagsali ko sa sindikatong ito, kumita ako ng 10 milyon. Kuwasa ho ba naman, hindi pa kukuhanin ng DOJ bago siya matanggap sa Witness Protection Program? Mga practical na aspeto lang po, Your Honor.
So ano nga sinabi sa inyo ng mga diskaya? Na-determine ninyo kung magkano ang kinita nila?
Diba? Kaya po, Your Honor...
Hindi nga, nakuha nyo na ba? Did they admit to you na sila ay nangulimbat ng ganito karaming pera? I have to explain myself, ha?
Opo.
Hindi ko dinidepensa ng mga taong yun.
Opo.
Ginawa ko lamang yun doon sa nalalaman ko na ma-identify natin ang pinaka-mastermind dito. Yun lang, wala nang iba. Kung gusto nyong ang ma-identify, puro butete at saka sapsap, bahala na kayo sa buhay nyo.
Gusto rin po namin, Your Honor.
Gusto nyo pala eh.
Opo.
Why are you putting a requirement that is not within the law? Tsaka na natin sila pag na-prosecute na natin yung mandarambong, na-prosecute na natin yung mastermind. Bakit? Makakalampas ba sila sa civil liability? Of course, the court will, in proper time, adjudicate kung anong dapat nilang isoli sa gobyerno. That is the only time when restitution can be done. Kasi merong court order eh. Pero sa ngayon, will you abuse your discretion na kaya niyong gawin ito kahit na wala sa batas? How can the Department of Justice do that? You're supposed to be the embodiment of justice.
Talo! Sorry.
Inilaglag naman ni Frederick Vida itong amo niyang si Boying Remulla matapos punain at tahasang hindi sang-ayunan ang pahayag ni Remulla na pwede di umanong baluktutin ang batas o bend the law.
The now famous statement, sometimes you have to bend the law to please our people. You're familiar with that?
Not so familiar with that, Your Honor.
How come you're not familiar with that? May I refresh your memory?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
We were talking about, this issue of restitution hanggang dumating yung isang point where one of us made a suggestion. Sometimes we have to bend the law in order to please the people. And he asked the former Secretary of Justice for affirmation. Am I correct, Mr. Secretary? And the Secretary said, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You agree with the affirmation of the Secretary of Justice?
I do not agree.
Thank you.
I do not agree because basically in implementing the law, there are positions you can take, but bending the law is not one of them, Your Honor.
Kasi sa ibang mga interview, sinasabi niya, oh, bending the law is okay, basta wag lang breaking the law. How can you accept that kind of statement? You cannot bend the law. No one is above the law, sabi pa nga natin. And the overarching principle in the promulgation of our Constitution is upholding the rule of law. No one should bend the law. Not even in imagination. Mahirap po yun.
Direktang pinangaralan naman ni Senator Marcolita ang mga kawani ng DOJ matapos lapastanganin ang ating saligang batas sa kanilang ginawang sapilitang pagpapadala at pagsuko kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa kamay ng ICC, kung saan hayagang ipinapakita nito ang tila pagsuko sa soberanya ng Pilipinas sa mga banyaga na tila naglalarawan ng hindi na paggana ng hustisya at mga hukom sa ating bansa.
You cannot use this one because of the absence of an extradition law and treaty. That is the point here.
And Your Honor, that is the subject matter or among one of the issues that we raised in the, or that is being discussed in the Supreme Court petitions that were filed.
Pero nangyari na kasi, dinala nyo na siya doon eh. Under the false claim na pwede nyong gawin because of this. But you did not complete the whole statement. Kung kinonsider nyo yung pursuant to the applicable extradition laws and treaties, hindi dapat nangyari yun eh. So ngayon, kung halimbawa nag-argue kayo sa Supreme Court, nangyari na yun. Ando na yung mama, di ba?
Your Honor, if I may also explain, I have no knowledge or participation whatsoever in the events that...
Hindi, okay naman yun. Kaya tinuro ka kasi ni...
Yes, Your Honor, to explain the legal justification or premise on...
Yeah, but the legal justification is wrong.
Kwinestyon at pinuna ni Senator Marcolita itong ICI o Independent Commission for Infrastructure na tila mismong sila ay nagugulumihanan sa kanilang sariling trabaho. Independent ang tawag, ngunit hingi ng tulong sa iba't ibang ahensya na nagpapakita na hindi nila kayang mag-imbestiga ng sarili nan. Gayong sila ay tinaguriang independent.
Pangalan pa lang, Independent, ano na yun, Che? ICI, Independent Commission on Infrastructure. Pag binasa mo yung kanyang mga powers, di ba, this is something that also the senators will, one way or the other, discuss probably in the course of time. Sabi niya, upon request, it can obtain information from the House of Representatives, the Senate, the courts, the Ombudsman, and other authorities. So paano yun? Bakit ka independent? Ang dami mo namang nagre-request ka kung kani-kanino eh. Can the Senate refuse, for example? In observance of the separation of powers. Halimbawa, nag-request siya, address to the Senate President. Wala pa kaming choice because there are institutional boundaries. We need to exercise the system of checks and balances. So sasabihin niya, Independent Commission on Infrastructure. Paano kang independent and dami mong kinakasangkapan, hingi ka ng hingi? You should obtain the information by yourself, all alone. Yun ang independent. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.